right, welcome everybody to tonight's live stream here at Lanes Raceway, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch currently. Also, we are streaming on live time for all those wondering. Let's see if I can do a little modifying here real quick for the chat. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here, folks. There we go. All right, so we got chat on all those. I think you can actually chat on live time if you like, but nonetheless, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start practice now for late model. It's in the back room most likely. So practice is going for late model. So we got a 5-minute practice here. And of course, it will not start until the first person takes a lap, I believe is whenever it starts. We're just now learning this program. It has been an all day, well, the past 2 days learning process to try to figure this stuff out. Hopefully everything works out good. It looks like we're dropping frames pretty drastically on one or another streams here. I don't know why it keeps doing that here lately. Anyways, it's showing it that we're streaming. Probably going to get some video glitches possibly taking place here. Sorry about that. As we see some of our first racers here turning their times. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the practice here. Chris Henderson right now out in the lead. Blake Pendle there. Second, Isaac Shepard, Jason Howard, Gabriel Kirtley, and Garrett Burden. And this should update live on live time. You can watch it on live time or you can watch it here on the live stream. And what you're seeing there with the bars on the left is the breakout time that's set, so people can't just loop around the start finish. And I believe it is set to 3.5 seconds. So these cars are not capable, I don't believe, of turning that. Tonight, too, while these guys are practicing, I'll swap over and show you. This is our main event here, the late model class. The guys are going to get them one of these to put on their box if they win. If not, well, they'll just have to come back next week and try the next main event in whatever class that may be that we decide. Like, might most likely be open wheel model. 1 second here, folks. I believe that was RC track. Yep. If you guys like RC racing and you like what we're doing here at Lanes Raceway with the slot car racing and RC racing, definitely eat that for sure. Guys, a little bit of side-by-side action there in the practice session. I'm going to check some analytics here just to see what exactly is going on with the live stream, as we are continually losing sessions here. Channel issue. Real-time analytics. of our frames here. Gabber Curley not yet been out on practice. He's going to get his car in there. Section these people up into their own individual groups for qualifying, and then we're going to have a qualifying session. Ooh. All right, guys, that's the end of practice. Yep. Okay. Is that good? Gabe, come here real quick. So now under the schedule here, do I just hit change to qualifying? Okay. See, that's what I tried to do. Okay. See how it, yeah. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to start 5 minutes of practice on the open wheel modified now. So right now, like I said, guys, we're just now trying to learn how to do the live time here at Lanes Raceway. Once we get a pretty good grip on this, it should be pretty fluid. Like I said, we've been working on it quite a bit for the past couple of days here. Jeff McMahon here in first there on the dirt. Modified. Jason Howard going to be in Dirt Modified, and Gabriel Kirtley in the Dirt Modified also. You hear a lot of beeping and stuff as we hear batteries getting charged here. We've also, since the holiday season, orders for 1RC, orders for slot cars and everything. So it's been pretty hectic. I don't know which stream currently on one of these. I wish I had more information. Right now, it might just be a video glitch through the network possibly, but we're losing quite a bit. 7,900 dropped frames. We had the similar issue during our drag race last week. The sound came through fine, but it was the video that was causing an issue. So Jason Howard there turning his first lap. All of the modifieds here, except for Jeff's, seem to be very slick. They all use that mean green, and I find that sometimes that's not necessarily a good thing. Looks like Albert Curley's got his a little bit under control there. Jason's tires seem to be a little slick, need a little work done to them. Recently got cleaned right before we got here today. I started running on it to try to set up the live time. So I know the late models are sticking pretty good, but for some reason or another, the open wheels are a little slick in the rear, it looks like. Blake Smith says, good luck, racers. Thank you for that, Blake. Let's see if I can squeeze that in a smidge. I'm going to actually shut this camera off here in hopes that that'll give us a little bit more bandwidth there. We'll just make the chat a little bit bigger here. Right now, Gabriel Kirtley there running a pace there, 41 laps so far, 24 for Jeff and 19 for Jason. Jason back in sliding over on him. A little too much front weight possibly. Got a minute and 40 seconds left in the practice, and then we'll be seeding these guys for their first heat race, 20 lap heat race. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Back to racing. All right, then we change this back to late model. And we're ready. That's Q1, right? Yeah. Yeah, 5 minute length for qualifying. Let me start it. Well, what's this clear result? Why can't I start it? What? Schedule. Losing internet. Yeah, but what's happening is yeah, I'm gonna cut some of the channels. Okay. I just cut Twitch. Twitch is now offline, goes. Oh, it isn't. All right, folks. Looks like we're running into a few issues here with the live time here. Gonna have to restart it. Gabe, it's already open down at the bottom. Right there. Oh. No. You can go ahead. We did. So we have to. We actually have to seat them. So this is heat 1 or 2 here. Okay. So Blake, Jason, and Garrett. This is the late model. Yeah. No, you didn't. I haven't started it yet. I'm starting it now. Late models only for Blake, Jason, and Garrett. So should we checker that or finish race, Gabe? And do finish race. You can. You can. You can actually go out there with him if you want. Yep. All right, guys, y'all's laps are no longer counting. Nope. Blake, you got 4 minutes to do 5 laps. Blake, your sensitivity on your controller's too high. The sensitivity on that controller's too high. All right, Blake, it's no longer counting laps. Okay. I didn't. I think it stores it though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on one sec. All right, Gabriel, Chris, and Isaac, you're up. All right, Isaac, you're no longer counting laps. All right, Chris, you're no longer counting laps. All right, Gabriel, you're no longer counting laps. All right, Dirt Modified up next. Be Gabriel, Jeff, and Jason. I think his thing's still set on practice. Okay. All right, that's it. Jeff got it, or Jason got his car under control. No longer counting laps. Jeff, you're up for qualifying. Yeah, you're good. You got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to turn 5 laps. What 30 seconds? Oh, all right, Jeff. All right, guys, now we're going to move on in to our first heat race. All right, first up, Garrett, Jason, and Blake. This is a 20-lap heat race. Well, they got chargers. Gabriel, I think he's got 4 hookups. Huh? No, they call heat races qualifying. So stagger them. So just put them side by side. File line up, but I just didn't have time to put the lines on there. We've been trying to figure this out all day. Tim Hall, wish I could have been there tonight. Yeah, I wish he was too, Tim. But you're missing a lot of headaches here right now as we're still trying to figure out the live time and everything. I think we're getting there halfway decently. Steve Rogers, Tuesday night racing, nice. Thank you there, Steve. Yeah, we've been dropping frames, guys. I'm sorry about that. I've updated. I've done everything. I guess we got a bad update or something on our live stream service, but for some reason or another, like I could show you guys on this analytics here that everything's showing excellent, but for some reason or another, we're dropping frames. I do not know why. Jason's going to get his car rounded about here. All right, guys. Now look, the first time you cross that line, it's not going to count your lap. It'll be the next one. Only time yellow flag gets thrown is if the car flips. Other than that, we run the 20 laps here to seed these guys into the feature. Right now, I know it says qualifying, but that's what they use for heat races. So this is our first of 2 heat races here. Steve Rogers with a thumbs up. I appreciate that, Steve. So do these guys here. As we see Jason Howard up there on the high side there wanting to make a move as he makes one down low here. Him and Blake Panel getting involved there a little bit. Both of them giving each other a little bit of room there. Jason Howard coming around. Down on the inside, Garrett Burden. Or no, that's, sorry, that was Blake on the inside there. Garrett Burden out now in front there with, side by side with Jason. 6 laps left to go. Jason Howard currently turning 15 laps. Blake Panel there with 13, 12 for Garrett. Blake and Garrett's first time running here, so they got seated here with Jason, which is somewhat unlucky. Yellow flag. All right, line them up. Yeah, start back where you are, or where you wrecked at. Yeah. Is everybody where they was? Yeah, unlike the other software, when we hit the yellow, we just start them on the back stretch. You want to know exactly where you are because we have a breakout here so that there can't be multiple laps given if you loop around the start finish here. A little bit better software here is it will not count laps. All right, guys, that's it. So first, or that's car 1, 2, and 3, sorry. First, second, and third, Jason, Blake, and Garrett. All right, up next, Dirt Modified. Gabriel Kirtley, Jason Howard, Jeff McMahon. I thought what? Okay. All right, Isaac, Chris, and Gabriel. Usually the software wants us to run one and then the other, so I just kind of kept with that pattern, but we can select it. Isaac in first, second Chris, third Gabriel. Here we go. Yeah, go. First lap will not count. After that, it will. All right, so now right out, Isaac in the lead here, followed by Chris and Gabriel, all of them on the same lead lap here. Isaac making a pretty good stab way up in front. Yellow flag. Remember where you're at. Here we go. So we had a flip there on the back. Yellow flag. Remember where you're at. Another car upside down. Here we go. Gabriel Cartley now in second position. Chris Henderson there in third. Isaac making that fifth lap there. Isaac in the lead right behind him. Gabriel Kirtley, both of them on the same lap. Gabriel trying to make some moves here as he comes out of turn two. Isaac's just got that smooth rotation, hitting a turn one wall on the inside. Gabriel making about a car length on him. Gabriel coming out of turn four a lot better than Isaac, but Isaac making turn one and two a lot better. Gabriel choosing to run a low side here. 8 laps left to go. They're keeping each other at equal distance here. Fastest time turn so far is Isaac Shepard with a 3.970. Gabriel Kirtley now riding the low side wall there, trying his best to catch up with Isaac. Chris back there as he's starting to be a part of what might be lap traffic. Isaac coming around running a nice smooth transition through 1 and 2. Gabriel Kirtley coming into the wall, entering into turn 3. Now all of them equally spaced apart on the track. 1 lap left to go, and Isaac's going to bring it home. All right, Isaac's going to finish that one out first, followed by Gabriel Kirtley and Chris Henderson. All right. Dirt Modified's next. Gabriel Kirtley, Jason Howard, Jeff McMahon. And the bit rate just crashed out right there, all the way to 3,911 KBs. We're having some internet issues here. I'm sure it's because of the storm. Trying to determine the surface, not carpet, right? Nope, it is not carpet, Steve. It is a latex surface. And we turn it over with rubbing alcohol, so it still lets them be somewhat slick, but it kind of gets slicker as the night goes on. When we first start, it's really, really grippy. By the end of the night, it tends to get a little bit dry, slick, and the guys have to set their cars up accordingly. It's just not as grippy, I guess you would say. These cars here, just like real life, if they hit the wall, being that they're open wheel cars, it turns them here, other than maybe where the shock snaps together, but that's right back together. All right, looks like we're waiting on Gabriel Kirtley right now. Currently, he's on the phone. I think he wants to hug on you, Jason. What I might have to do this week is do a full teardown on our streaming service and start it anew. Uh, all right, guys. First lap won't count. Jason Howard out in the lead right now, followed by Gabriel Kirtley and Jeff McMahon. Gabriel Kirtley swapping back and forth there, trying to get his car under control. Like I said, if they touch that outside wall, it pushes them right down real quick. Those tires kind of grip the wall like they're real concrete walls in a sense. Jason's able to keep it off the wall. His car's running pretty fast. A while ago, he had the whole setup all messed up. So we see Gabriel get involved with Jeff McMahon just a hair there. Jeff was able to keep it straight. Jason caused the trouble out there for Jeff and Gabriel. 8 laps left to go. And this is our heat race here to seed these guys into the feature. Having two features, a B main and A main. Three laps left to go. Jason Howard 5 laps up on the guys. He's got his car tuned in. He needs to share some secrets. Yellow flag. Jeff has to cross the line. So Jeff there going to hook his car there and flip it over. Jeff, you got to cross the line, man. And Jeff's done. All right. So we'll finish the race there. And now we go back into the schedule here. Do we got it set to run 2 of these heat races, Gabriel? So I just seed the rounds then, right? So do we just seed Q2 here? No classes are available to seed into the current round. So no, not really. See, Dirt Lake model there, we ran 2 heats. Yes, he already ran it 5 and 5. See, that Q2 is the heat race. Q1, I guess, was y'all's 5 lap qualify. Because see, gray means y'all finished out. On Heather. It's very confusing to say the least. Like we need to change it to race now. Or So that's we should be able to go into our feature B main. Yeah. See, this one's showing it ran both, but it's counting one of them as yeah, yeah, super modified. Having some issues here, guys, trying to figure out why this thing is changed up on us. Like I said, this software here is a lot, to say the least. Can you just click where it says Q2 round and just click up on it, maybe? See, all of them are in the checker. Even all the Q1s are in the checker. We're setting it up now for B main, A main. All right, now it says M. All right, guys. So the way it's going to go is Garrick and Blake are going to race a 40 lap B main. Whoever wins it gets to go on to the A main. 'If you guys both have the same amount of battery life, y'all probably make it. 40. You'd be surprised. We ran a 100 lapper on one battery. We went from the very beginning, ran 2 heat races at 20 laps and a qualifier, and did run a 100 lapper on one battery last week. The feature is 50, the A main's feature. B main is 40 laps. So y'all are in the B main right now. Yeah, the software, I think we're doing pretty good for our first time. It's some rough stuff. Randy Kirtley painted MDF. All right, Gabriel, Garrett, and Blake over there in the corner. I think they're probably going to get them some batteries here. Good time to thank our sponsors for the Four Crowns, Fairview IT Management, and Livermore, Kentucky Subway for sponsoring the Four Crowns. This last week we canceled because of weather, but that will be continuing this coming Sunday as long as weather permits. But we had a pretty big ice storm roll through, so we ended up canceling Sunday. But hopefully this Sunday the weather will permit. We'll be back live racing for the Four Crowns. We got just a few more races left to go before we crown a winner. Everybody giving Garrett and Blake a hard time as if it isn't their first time racing here. That's racing, I guess. Guys always giving each other a hard time every once in a while. Hey, Jason, I'll tell you what. The way you just talked right there just lets me know that the same battery off trying to do that MDA. You got to use the same battery. There you go. I wasn't the one trying to scumbag an extra 40 laps. All right, guys, here we go. 40 lap B main feature. All right, Blake and Garrett's going to have to battle this out for 40 laps. Up front is Blake right now. Right behind him, Garrett. Both these guys running pretty close to each other. It's really going to be boiling down to whether or not these guys get into the wall hard or not. Right now, pretty close together as we can see. These are the first time these guys have raced in a feature here at Lanes Raceway. So, see how things prevail here. Both of them on borrowed batteries, I believe, from some of the other guys that's got a little bit quicker charging stations. But right now, very close racing. Only about 7 or so car lengths different from first to second. Both of them on their 10th lap out of 40. It's going to be a big change here when these batteries start cooking down just a hair bit and getting a little bit lower power. They'll be able to control these cars just a little bit better. As we can see, Garrett now coming up, taking a lower line approach here. Blake still holding him off, but Blake getting involved into the second turn wall and coming out on the backstretch there, now lowering that lead to about 5 car lengths. As we see both of them hit the wall coming down. Oh, and Garrett spins out. Garrett's going to have to make up a lot of time there if he wants to try to move on to the A main feature. Garrett Burden just right behind him, though. He's giving it everything he's got. He's going to have to make up some pretty good time and hope that Blake ends up having an incident here. 19 seconds left to go, or 19 laps left to go. Sorry about that. Total time of 1 minute and 40 seconds has passed. Blake panel turning a fast lap time of 4.090 currently. That one wreck there, Blake's cost him quite a bit. But there's still a lot of racing left to go. 13 laps left to go. Garrett Burden, his fastest of 4.210. about a half track difference. As we see Blake spinning out. Oh, they're both battling each other. Three laps left to go. And it looks like Garrett Burton's going to bring first place, followed by Blake Panel. Something popping up on the screen here. 1 second, folks. Both of them are going to come into the final feature, though. But nonetheless, what a race, guys. 3.770 is the fastest lap turned by Garrett Burton, which I almost think that might have been a loop back. So Blake probably ended up winning this, actually, because of 3.770, that's pretty quick. Alrighty, so finish that race. So there, Garrett with the check mark, going to bump him up. We're going to finish bumps there. It may not let him roll in. All right, dirt modified. There is no B main. All right, guys, dirt modified A main is up now. Jason, Gabriel, and Jeff. All right, guys. Jason, Gabriel, and Jeff up for the A main feature in the dirt modified. Bit rates all over the place tonight, folks. Anywhere from 3,000 KB, 2-second key rate frame interval, all the way up to 5,000 for some reason. It's crazy. Uh, but definitely not stable internet connection here tonight in Livermore, Kentucky, where we're racing here at Lanes Raceway. We do have a website. You can contact us there. We got rules set up for 1RC here for all of our classes here. Currently tonight, just running the open wheel modified and the late model class here. Back-to-back action here, means these are the only two races that we got going on tonight. We do have sprint cars. A couple guys got them tonight, but we were wanting to run them more than just with two guys, and some midgets also. Those are our four classes currently. Jeff? Steve Rogers, thanks for the feed, guys. Helps a boring night at work. I appreciate that, Steve, man. I hope everything's going through good on YouTube for you. I know we're dropping quite a few frames. I ended up dropping off Twitch tonight. His Twitch connection was definitely not doing good. So we went ahead and shot that down. Like I said, we're experiencing lackluster connection issues here, speed-wise, in Livermore, Kentucky tonight. Possibly because of all the ice and stuff still on the lines and everything else. Could be a lot of things. Guys, we ready? 8 main feature. Forgot your radio, huh, Jeff? Okay, we're going to make some practice rounds here. Five. I'm just messing with you. Couple blinks, but nothing serious. Oh, excellent, Steve. I'm glad. So the live stream's not doing as bad as I thought. He says a couple blinks is happening, but everything seems to be doing decently. Well, I'll tell you just by my streaming client here that we're using. We use what is the name of this stuff here? I'm trying to think here. Whoops, I want to do that. Restream IO and Screen Connect is what we use. And Screen Connect's land. Man, we're losing all kinds of frames. All right, guys, y'all ready? First lap will not count. Jason, are you going to drive? All right. 49 left in the A main for the open wheel modified here. Gabriel Kirtley out to an early lead there as he crosses the start finish line, coming up on Jeff McMahon. He goes down low. Jeff almost gets him as we see Jason go down low, and Gabriel Kirtley tries to take him out there in the blue and white car. They're coming back up here on Jeff as they make a pass here. Jeff to the high outside. Gabriel Kirtley makes a clean pass, but he gets a little squirrely. Oh, tries to drive the spin, was unsuccessful. As we see Jason there, his car hooked up a lot better than earlier before. Jason now taking over the lead here as he's got 9 laps to Gabriel's after that incident. Jeff there looking a lot more smoother than last week. He's got that car in tune, got him a new body put on that thing, and it is crisp. The slate green and black there looking good. 62 as Jason Howard takes out Jeff McMahon, causing Gabriel to get a little unseated also. No friends here in what we consider the dirt bowl. Gabriel swallowed back and forth there as he ends up involved with Jason Howard. A little fishtail action coming off of turn 3, excuse me. Oh, Jeff goes the high outside. We got a yellow flag here. 2 cars involved in turn 3 and 4, Jeff and Jason, as they get their cars straightened up there. All right, guys, here we go. Only time we go yellow here at Lanes if we get a flipped car here. Jason on his lid on the backstretch. All right, here we go. Gabriel and Jason back to their usual antics, turning each other as Jason turns Gabriel again there in turn 4. Jeff McMahon there spun out on the backstretch. We'll see if he can get her in reverse there. There he goes. Oh, as Jason takes Gabriel out yet again. 31 laps left to go. And Jason takes Gabriel one more time. Gabriel now up in the back end of Jason as both of these guys are trying to wreck each other to the best of their ability. Battery definitely dying down on Gabriel's. Jeff getting a little bit of a love touch there by Gabriel as Jason comes around, narrowly missing Gabriel. Gabriel takes Jeff on the inside. Jeff narrowly misses Gabriel's back quarter panel. Oh, Jeff, a hard hit coming out of turn 4. He's able to get her straightened back up. Gabriel going to the high side there on Jeff. Jeff keeping her low. Jason right behind Jeff as Jason goes to go low, spins out right before the start-finish line. Gabriel Kirtley might get him a lap here, but he gets a little squirrely coming out as the back end of the car unloads. Jeff spins out there on the back stretch. He's trying to get her straightened up. Jason spins out before the start-finish line. Jason Howard now 33 laps. Gabriel's 28. Jeff McMahon 22. Gabriel Kirtley got a lot of making up to do as he gets squirrely again coming out of turn 4. Opposite lock in the car there. Jason goes underneath both racers as they get cogged up into turn 1 and 2. Looks like we got some trouble down here. I can't see it. Gabriel Kirtley getting his car straightened out there. Here we go, green racing. Guys, if y'all wreck right there, just let me know that you've wrecked because I can't see it. Oh, okay. Oh, Gabriel and Jason back into each other again. Gabriel's car body dragging the surface. Jason going to check to see if he's broke. The race is continuing on. He better do something quick. 44 laps to 38. Gabriel Kirtley bouncing off the wall there. A handful for these racers for sure. The open wheel modified with the thinner tires definitely harder to drive. Jeff letting Gabriel go by there. Two laps remaining. Jason Howard in the lead by 5 laps. As he comes around the final time, he's going to finish the race. Followed by Gabriel Kirtley and Jeff McMahon. All right, guys, that's it. That's it. All right. Now we're in the A main for the late model class. Isaac Shepard in first. Jason Howard in second. Third position, Gabriel Kirtley. Fourth position, Chris Henderson. Fifth position, Garrett Burden. I do think it's going to take just a little bit of effort here to get this going smoothly. Of course, the commentating for sure has definitely went down tonight. Too much brain power in this brain, a lot of processing for sure to get this to go on. But nonetheless, guys are going to get their stuff lined up. In the meantime, what are they racing for? This is our main event tonight. First place going to bring home this little sticker made here at Lanes Raceway so that they can put it on their box and brag about bringing home a main feature race. We'll see who gets to do that. Yep. Yeah, Gabe, you're going to have to add him. Okay. Good. All right, Blake Panel in 6th position. How did how did you move him in? Okay. Okay. Like I said, guys, we're just learning this software. Uh, those guys ran the B main. Jason all upset that these guys got to run an extra 40 laps. Their first time here racing at Lanes Raceway, and he's over there pouting. I told him no. I said from now on, okay, that's fine. You run the B main, you got to run the same battery. He said I was dirty for that, but anyways, Jason cracks me up. I'm fixing to start it. Actually, y'all bring your cars over here. Let me tech them this final one. I don't need to see any of y'all with adjustable springs and coilovers. Y'all just bring each and every one of them cars over for the A main. Y'all racing for big stickers. Let me see that cheat machine, Jason. All right. Illegal. He's done failed tech. Nah, I'm just teasing. All right, let's see what we got here, Jason. Sweet mercy. 1RC. All right, he's got the correct motor. Everything looks decent to me. Jason, you're going to pass this time. All right, what do we got here, Isaac? Motor's good. The tires are 1RC tires. You are not using any adjustable coilovers or nothing like that. We got to check the old battery. It is a 1RC battery. You are good to go, Isaac. Thank you. All right, Chris, let's see this machine. 87 kV, 1RC tires, no adjustable coilovers, no aftermarket anything here. All 1RC parts, 1RC battery. Everything else is good. Good to go, Chris. Thank you. All right, Blake panel, 8700 kV motor, 1RC tires, no adjustable coilovers, no adjustable parts, 1RC battery, and a good looking body. Blake, good to go. Garito, i.e. the burrito. 87 kV motor, 1RC, 1RC tires, soft variant. 1RC battery, no adjustable coilovers, no adjustable springs. An interesting setup, to say the least. Way to go, Garito. And Garrett's going to be legal. So now all we're doing is waiting for a lineup. Lineup is going to be Isaac on the inside. On the outside, Jason Howard. Gabriel on the inside, second row. Chris Henderson on the outside, second row. Garrett Burden on the inside, third row. Blake Panel on the outside, third row. What's that? Really? Probably manufacturer. As long as they have 5 little cells in there, you're good. We're going to do 2 and 2. So Isaac on the inside, Jason, you're on the out. Second row, Gabriel on the inside, Chris on the out. Third row, inside Garrett. Third row, outside Blake Panel. All right, guys, here we go. 50 lap main feature. Let's keep them off their lids. I say that, we already got a wreck. You'll want to stay where you're at or you will lose a lap. I'm serious about that. Wherever you ended up when I hit that noise, that's where you want to be. Well, it doesn't matter. Like I said, you will lose a lap. Here we go. All right, so we continue around. Jason Howard currently in the lead. Now Isaac Shepard in the lead. So we get several getting beat and bang on the backstretch. Garrett could not buy a bucket as he was hit by everybody on the track, I believe. I think that car got tossed 7 or 8 times. Here we go. Green flag racing back under the way. Several cars already off on the backstretch here. None of them flipped, so we're going to keep going. Hard hits, beating, banging everybody on their four wheels so far, and this is a battle to say the least. Isaac Shepard in the lead, 4 laps total, followed by Gabriel Kirtley. We get, oh my, one of them went about 4 foot up in the air there. One on the lid there. We're going to have Garrett here try to get his car situated real quick. And he gets her. All right, guys, here we go. Jason gets smashed on the back stretch. Blake Panel's car up on its lid right before the start-finish line. 6 cars, definitely a bloodbath on this track till the guys get used to it. All right, guys, here we go. Gabriel Kirtley currently in the lead as he's right behind Jason Howard's white car. He's going on the inside, makes a pass. Gabriel Carr's hooked up on this track tonight. He's wanting to bring home that beautiful first place victory to put on his box. We get another yellow flag, car off on his upside lid there. Wherever when you heard that noise, that's where you need to be. Going green. Back under green, back underway. 11 car gets unseated there by the start-finish line. Gabriel Kirtley still holding down the lead there. As he comes around the inside, we get a car up on its lid again. All right, guys, going green. Gabriel Kirtley holding the lead by now a lap. As he comes around turn 3. Another one upside down here. Yeah, if you guys wreck right there, you got to let me know. I can't see it on the screen or on here. All right, going green. Gabriel Kirtley now 16 laps. As he comes into turn 3 and 4, coming up on lap traffic there. Blake Panel goes the high outside, narrowly missing a wreck there as we get a car squirrely in turn 4. And Jason Howard's going to hit that wreck and go about 5 feet up in the air yet again. Everybody having a blast here tonight. Lots of beating, lots of banging. Chris Henderson and Jason Howard there, very, very close to each other. All right, guys, here we go. Green. And we got another flip car coming out of the start finish line as they bump side bumpers. Cars are going and flipping. Light panel's going to get his car flipped back over. Very close racing. Garrett Burton 14, Blake 15, 16 Isaac, 18 Jason, 19 Chris, and 20 Gabriel. Here we go, guys. Gabriel Kirtley going into 3, coming out of 4. Got one upside down, 2 upside down. Guys, a lot of this has to do with every one of these guys have never raced a track quite like this. And not to mention, we got a couple of guys, their first time out. Until we get used to the track, we're going to have some rough racing. All right, guys, here we go. We're back green racing. But just remember, we only call as we get 3 or 4 cars involved in an incident. All right, guys, here we go. Jason Howard there, the victim of a flip there. You see some of the cars a little bit darty coming out of the corners there, needing just a little bit of tuning. But so far, not bad for a 6-man race. 27 laps left to go in this A main feature 50-lap heater. And we get one upside down. Gonna flip them over, line them up. Here we go. Yellow flag again before we could even come around turn 3. You have went up in the air about 5 times this race. I mean, high. That first one, I'm going to clip that. I'm putting that on YouTube because you went about 6 foot in the air. Here we go. Jason turned around. He's going to flip his car manually. Gabriel Kirtley running a smooth line as he leads the pack here, coming up on newcomer Garrett Burton. Gabriel Kirtley just running his line, looking good as he goes into turn 3. Yellow flag is out. Yeah, you don't want to move. All right, guys, watch your lights. I want to make sure Jason is counting here. He thinks he's not being counted. He is getting counted. All right, guys, here we go. Those 2 black cars, y'all might want to go really far back or you're not going to get your next lap. These 2 in this corner. The infield definitely just needs to be where it is, but on the track. But after I hit yellow, when y'all drove and around those 2 corners, just picture that time because that's about probably a quarter to a half a second. All right, here we go. So see, everybody red lighted that lap out because they broke out. $14 laps left to go. 6 minutes worth of caution. One lap difference between Gabriel and Chris. 2 laps different for Jason as he goes to try to make up some of those laps. 8 laps remaining. And that's, Jason, you definitely want to go back to the beginning of that corner. Yeah, about right there. That was probably the longest we've had since a incident. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go, guys. Jason, you need to go back. Yeah. It red lit you, though. Jason, I'd get right up on the line because it's going to red light you. Because once you go back from a yellow, the way you got it set up, the first lap after the yellow, nobody gets. Nobody gets it, not just you, Jason. All right, here we go. So as you can see, everybody red lit. Now they're going to get their laps. Yellow means they're getting it. Gabriel Kirtley is going to bring home the victory today, followed by Jason Howard and Chris Henderson. All right, Gabriel, Jason, and Chris need your podium pictures for tonight. Gabriel, come on over here to the booth. Gabe, come over here real quick. Come on over here in front of this camera. All right, Gabriel Kirtley bringing home a victory here. Gabe, would you please accept this?
Yes, thank you.
Let me see if I can get you on that camera. Gabriel Kirtley, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home that first place A main feature here at Lanes Raceway. Congratulations to him as he goes to get his picture made. Going to head back over here. Going to go talk to Jason as he got second place. Not usual for Jason. He's usually in first. If I would have had my money bet on somebody, it would have either been him or Chris tonight. But that's racing. So, Jason, a few words here. So after that race, man, I mean, I know you feel pretty bad about that. Getting involved right out of the gate and probably 5 or 6 wrecks. I seen your car go up about 5 foot in the air the first wreck. Uh, could have went better for you tonight. What do you think was going on out there?
I don't even know, but no comments.
No comments. No comments.
Congratulations to Gabriel.
C-
I hate to say that.
Jason said, "Congratulations to Gabriel. I never thought I'd see the day. That rivalry stiff." Garrett, your first time out there, man. How did it feel to race out there that first time?
Felt pretty good. I think the car was pretty good after I put the soft tires on.
I went up there for practice, and it was all over the place. And really just trying to get Jason out of the way. It worked a little bit, but I'll be back next week for him.
Next week, everybody's got Jason on target, huh? All right. Folks, that is both of our features down here. Our A main event this week, of course, being the late model series here at Lanes Raceway. We're going to see if the guys want to do another race setup. We might start this thing over again. I know the guys are going to want to charge their batteries. But thank you guys for watching the live stream here. We're going to go ahead and end it right now. And we're going to probably continue to race. But thank you guys for showing up to the live stream tonight. If you liked what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Exhibition. What kind of exhibition? Super late models. Okay, well, maybe we don't get off if y'all going to do super late models. All right, so some of the guys are wanting to do super late models here. Give me 1 second here before we get off here. Steve Rogers says, congrats to all. Thanks for the entertainment. Thank you, Steve. All right, here we go. Let me get that fired back up here. Truly. Oh, it's over here. I got so much going on over here. It's very confusing sometimes. Here we go. All right, I don't know why that's like that. Okay, I do know why that's unlike that. So that's got to go over here. Sorry, folks. Take me just a second here. So how are you guys wanting to do that? Why is this doing this? For who? Oh, okay. I will get y'all at your best times. Okay, I am kind of somewhat confused here. You guys are seeing what I see, which is not what you should be seeing here. So give me 1 second here. You should be seeing this. All right, 1 sec. That I had to set that back where you can see what they see. So Gabe, what do we do here? Just add another series. We just need to add another series to this under the schedule. All right, so we need to go to Super Dirt Late Modified, add class, go back to schedule. Oh, well, that's not showing up. Gotta save something here. Gabe, I added it to events. I'm not getting it though. Okay. I'll let Gabriel look at it here real quick. Okay, I see what he's doing here now. He's under the racing tab here. Hey, Chris or Isaac that's doing the super late model? Okay. Y'all just going straight to qualifying? Checkered it maybe? I think that's it right there, but it's under laps now for some reason instead of timing. So going to racing, Gabe, it's on there. See? There we go. I'm going to start it. Y'all got 5 minutes to qualify. It's not, man. It literally takes two eyes because you got to focus on what you're doing, and then on the other side of it, like the other person needs to make sure that you don't accidentally confuse one of the words in it. Brutal, to say the least. Tim Hall said, great job. James Decker, congratulations, guys. Good job. Looks like the sound's back. So his transponder's not in there for that car. Yeah. See, it's not even registering. All right, there you go, Chris. Now it's not counting his laps at all. No, it ain't even counting his laps. It dings it. Oh, it's because of the breakout time. Yeah. Well, it's set to the beginner class. Set it to 2 seconds. Well, it was set on 3. Yeah, and it won't let you do point anything on here. All right, go ahead. It still ain't doing it. to register his first zero lap, which is what it's supposed to do. It ain't doing it. Yeah, I don't know about it. I think we just go back to the basic stuff. What do you think? Yeah. Can you go to series and just deleting everything? All right, guys, there it is. Yep. It just ain't counting as laps. You just took the stagger off. What the crap? Uh-uh. Is that the super late model controller? All kinds of issues. This software is a pain. Hey, I got an idea. What if I just throw on TrackMate and we run it 3 wide, 50 lapper? Let me crash this out, guys. All right, guys, it's ready. Gabriel Kirtley having some issues there with his super late model. I don't know what's going on with it. Looks like every time he touches it, it's going full throttle. Could be an ECU problem. Did y'all find out what was up with it? We'll go over and see what's going on with it, folks. Oh, did y'all reflash it? Well, yeah. Why don't y'all grab the paperwork on it and just reflash it. Oh, okay. So everybody just be running a stock with a lipo, close enough to super late model. All right. When y'all are ready, let me know. We'll fire it up. That was a pretty good move there, Jason. He whipped that dude right in front of you, didn't he? Nah, we're gonna line you up 3 wide. We're gonna run a 50 lapper. No, that's what you're gonna start 3 wide. All right, guys, y'all ready? Here we go. Watch your lights. These are the super late models. Technically, they are running just lipos. None of them have 10,000K motors. Gabriel had one with 10,000K, but he was having some issues there with the servo. He's got one fully built out, so it would have been a little bit quicker than these, but these look quick enough, it looks like. Hey, Gabe, what do you think if after this we run another regular late model or open wheel and we just run just races? How, you want me to put it back in there for you? You want me to put it back in there for you? Yeah, you just snap it in there. Use that blue tool you got in your bag. I'm going to help him put that shock in real quick, folks. Use that dude to push it back in there. Get it? Here, let me get that thing. I'm usually pretty good at it. Did you get it? Yeah, they just snap back on. Blake, are you and Garrett going to have a battery here in the next few minutes? No, I mean charged up. You're charged. Here we go. All right. Because we're just going to run races for the rest of the night. 50 lappers. They definitely go faster. Yeah. Here we go. Jason Howard there in the white car out in the lead. We get a yellow flag. And we're back green again. Gerber Kirtley having some shock issues there. Jason Howard's car running really good there in the white one. Going 3 wide's dangerous. Ooh. When them dudes get loose, they get loose. Jason's car really is hooked up, though. Oh, as we see Chris almost nail him. Jeff, are you done? You done, Jeff? Well, I was going to set it up and run another one. I'm glad you stopped by. Huh? Watch what? Wrestling? Yeah. Well, is that what they're doing? Oh, yeah? Huh? Wow. Yellow flag. Jason, that car ain't going to be nothing left of it before the night's over. Yeah. It's been up in the air about 7 times. Ten laps left to go in this race, the super late model class. Just giving you a taste. These 3 guys got one. There's another guy that's got one too. But you can see how much quicker they are. They are definitely a handful. Jason Hired's going to take our first super late model race here at Lanes Raceway. Followed by Gabriel Kirtley with 45 laps, Chris Henderson with 40. All right, guys, swap your batteries back to stock. We're going to run a stock 50 lapper. As many as y'all want. I think Garrett and Blake's getting in it. Well, I think 6. I don't have one yet. right, folks, I'm going to go get some poker chips for these guys to draw for starting position. Garrett, you got it going on, man? Set up, huh? Uh-uh. All right. See that bag of poker chips that was in here? Are they still in here? Where they at? I need them. For what? I don't know. You can put it on consignment. We've been selling them. You pick your price, put it over there. It'll sell.
Probably keep my. See, I got two group 20s.
Do you?
Yep. I got one that I made, and then I got one that you set up, and then I got my regular
Group F, Eagle Motor.
and they've been sitting for almost since last race last year. I really don't want to sell them out.
Get a poker chip, not a piece of paper. Got to draw a poker chip, not a piece of paper. I know that was from a partner race. I don't know why the paper's still in there. I'm gonna throw it all away. Yeah, poker chip, not a piece of paper. Yeah, let me have that paper. I'm gonna throw it away. Yeah, before we had Chase Mead's drag strip stuff, we used this. Isaac, draw one of these chips. This is how y'all are gonna do your starting order. Chip, sir. Chip, Jason.
I'm setting this one.
You're setting this one out. Why? You scared?
My car's trash.
Killing me. Killing me. Gabe, Chip. It's for starting order. Uh, all right. Gabriel's got 7. What you got? I think it is a 9. 10. All right. Number 8, 12. So Gabriel's in front. You're in second, third, fourth, fifth. Jason's scared. Dead last. Thank you, Blake.
That's because I come over here and threaten. It's like infinite where I get to pick where I want.
You're pretty close to front anyway. Gabe, your poker chip right here. Did I get y'all's? All right. Just remember your spots. Do you guys want me to run over this again, or is it good enough? Okay. Before we start, I'm going to get something to drink. 50 lapper. Yep. Tea. Yeah, drink here. Water. Yeah. Give me one of them. Yeah, funny. Thank you. Good old fashioned water. All right, guys, whenever you're ready, y'all can put them down on there. Fixing to start a 50 lap feature here. 5 racers. Whoever wins this is getting $5 in track bucks. Well, you can start, Jason, but you'll be a dead last. Jason, you're full of it. Put your car in last and come on in. You gonna put that car in or what, Jason? Don't be a girl. Hey, to get the track bus, you gotta survive the gauntlet. Yeah, I think I need to make a rule that they need to be bitonal. Like, you can have black, but there needs to be another color with it. Yeah, and you have to paint them. Well, what I need to do is I need to get a big bunch of clear bodies, just paint them all one color, and just hang them. And then people can just buy them, put them together. That dude. So ruined your tomorrow. All right, guys, here we go. Watch your lights. They're racing for 5 track bucks here. Oh, it's already brutal. Cars going underneath cars. Yellow flag. Oh, Jason, how many times you gonna fly? Excuse me. Jason, Isaac, Gabriel, Chris, Gabriel. So Gabriel and Jackson, one of you guys is one of them's you and one of them's you. Haven't been set. Here we go. If I knew which one it was, do y'all know who this is? Here we go. Ooh. Starting to get the hang of it now. Jason Howard out in the lead, but Gabriel Kirtley very close behind him. Isaac also with Chris. All within just 2 laps from top to bottom. Those 2 cars in front of the start finish line need to go behind it. Good. Here we go. Well, that didn't take long. All right, guys, here we go. Huh. All right, here we go. Definitely no love out there on the racetrack. Looks like everybody's rough. Oh, that's not good. I've been pushing buttons. Y'all don't know how to stop. Yeah, go game, go, baby. That is funny right there. Go Gabe. Everybody's battery kind of dying down now. You're starting to see them actually make pretty decent here. It's almost like these cars would run really good with a 4-cell, really. Here we go. Lots of wrecks there. We good? Oh my. Well, they sure wasn't going to give you any space, was they? They just plowed you. I'm going to have to get me a black flag out here. How we could. 3 flips and you're gone. It's already yellow. Y'all just keep driving. Keep it up, Jason. You're selling parts, baby. Here we go, guys. Gotcha. Here we go. Five laps to go. You're dirty. You're dirty. That's a yellow flag. He did. He goes, yo, and you flipped. That's so dirty. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Gabriel Kirtley is going to win it right there at the end. Holy smokes. Jason's going to take second. Isaac third. Gabriel fourth. Chris fifth. And Jackson sixth. Which, of course, one of those Gabriels and one of those Jacksons are not properly set. We're going to set those guys now. Hey, Garrett, you and Blake stay there. That way I know how to set you guys. Tell you we need another picture. All right, run across there, Garrett. Hold that. Okay. All righty. Garrett, what's your favorite color? Favorite color? All right. Now, if you don't mind, yeah, both of y'all run through it. That's good. I got to see which one this is. Why does that not let me? I don't know what I just done there. There we go. Mid. Okay. So I got to go down here. Gabriel Kirtley mid. There you go. Blake, you spell your last name Pannel? Okay. What's your favorite color, Blake? All right. All right, Blake, will you run it across one more time? Well, I don't know why it saved you to black. You guys want to run another one? All right. Y'all just want to practice, or y'all just okay? I'm gonna end the live stream then. All right, guys, that's another Tuesday down of hard racing on the 1RC track. Still trying to learn the new software here. As you can see, we kind of reverted back to the easier TrackMate software. We'll get it figured out eventually. It's a little bit of a rough start here figuring it out. I think once we get it figured out, though, it'll be pretty smooth in the transition. We'll be able to run a lot more races. It'll kind of run itself. Plus, they'll be a little bit more entertaining where you can go and check your stats and stuff online. Nonetheless, guys, God bless you, and I'll see you here possibly tomorrow, maybe the next day. It just depends on our internet strength here. As you can kind of tell, our internet's not the best right now. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of updating. We might miss family drag racing on the live stream tomorrow, but we're going to try to get it set up and ready to go for Friday night. Or not tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow we're off. There is no racing here, but probably won't be back on Thursday. Probably be back Friday for the 6-car ET drag race here at Lanes Raceway. Hope to see you guys then. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there in the weather. I know it's affected quite a few people. Don't forget to pray for those that are not doing too well in this weather and those that are kind of suffering out in the weather. So definitely pray for those people. God bless you guys, and I'll see you here next time we live stream.